So long band turned into a booty band. So tied into a knot and to a circle, or you can use an actual booty band. Okay, so the booty bands are these. You can use either one of them. Okay, I'm going to show both basically. So if you have the long band, you tie it into a booty band. It's kind of nice because then you can set up how much tension you have based on how big the circle is. Okay, hands on the hips. We're going to step. We're going to keep it at the ankle. We're going to step 1 foot back. So think of yourself like in a limited lunge position. From here, we're going to bend that back knee and then press into that heel. Bend and press. Trying to work into hamstring glute action. Bend, press. Bend, press. Bend, press. So I'm watching my toe here because it's really great for the foot flexion and extension, or flexion is both ways, plantar flexion, dorsiflexion. So we're working at the ankle bone, working at the toes, getting that hamstring and that glute. If I stand taller, it's a different position of expression at the hip joint, right? Because now my pelvis is higher, taller up. We can get a little bit more fiber happening within that gluteal. If I tip over, right, it's a forward focus of the pelvis, and it's a longer line here. You don't get as much. So if I stand up taller, I get in there. If I spread my feet a little bit further, let's catch that band actually right there at the heel. So it's at the arch of the foot. I'm going to sit down lower in the front leg. So I'm going to get stability in that front leg. Then I'm going to lower and bend and press. Now I'm not thinking about putting that heel down. If I put that heel down, I might pop that band off. So now I'm going to sit lower into it. So I'm going to pull forward with my forward leg. I'm going to feel like I'm pressing into the band. Toe on the ground, bend and press here. Taller up, I get a little bit more gluteal action. And then from there, if I want to work the balance and a little bit more on that front leg, tip forward, back leg goes up, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Carefully bring it in. Don't fling that band off of your feet. That would be bad. I'll show it on the other side using the band, the actual booty band. I'm going to park it down there at the ankles. Again, I'm going to step forward. I'm going to get as low to that ankle as I can. Step forward. I'm going to have a different experience here because my legs, my hips, my ankles, everything is a little different side to side. Okay? So forward, pelvis is slightly tipped forward. Therefore, I don't get as much gluteal action on the backside, but I am thinking about what's happening on the front. So I'm going to turn this way a little bit so you can see a little bit more expression of what's happening on this foot back here. I'm going from my toes to my heel. Now, if I sit up more vertical, get down a little bit more, pull that band forward a little bit more, I get a little bit more action on my front leg, and my back leg gets a better movement through the gluteus because my pelvis is now up, and my hip can activate backwards more, which makes this hip extension and the gluteal muscles work better. So now I'm going to take the band and I'm going to park that band right at my heel. Okay, I'm going to get down low, and now I'm going to go from my toe back. I'm not going to get down to my heel because again, I'm working on trying to forward push the band with this front stabilized leg, and the back leg I'm trying to get from the toe back, from the toe and back. And that band is at the arch of the foot, so I'm not letting my heel go down. Okay, activate that front leg into the glute. Now I'm going to tip forward. There's your balance challenge. Maybe be near a wall. Keep the band right there at the arch. Sit as low into the front leg as you can. And 10, 9, little 8, gluteal hamstring, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And all the way up and all the way out. So nice little series through that hip, depending on where you're at in your process of getting some glutes to play into, you can adjust that accordingly.